Hi, I'm Aditya Parikh, Product Manager here at Aphid. So we've successfully created a clone. But what about the clone's brain? Well, we have the capability of selecting the machine learning model that will function behind our clone. A machine learning model is a system that learns patterns from data to make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed for every single rule. Let's get started. On the Clones page, select a clone of your choice. This is your clone setting page. On here you have the ability to edit the basic information of your clone, manage and or create dialogues, change the brain of your clone, duplicate, share, and as well as delete your clone. In this case, we're going to change the machine learning model and or the brain of our clone. Go ahead and click on the brain icon or the third icon in the sequence. On this page, we have the ability to change the machine learning model of your Aphid clone. As you can see in front of you, there are several different machine learning models available to you. Each model is designed to be better for specific use cases. Claude is best used for advanced reasoning, document analysis, and coding, while Gemini is fantastic for image analysis, design, and integration into Google's product environment. Utilizing a specific machine learning model allows your automated agent to respond to manual text inputs more efficiently during an online chat conversation. In this case, let's go ahead and select on Gemini, then click on Add/Modify. On this page, we want to connect Gemini to our clone's brain. To do so, we need an API key. An API key enables your clone to contact a machine learning model anytime a user inputs manual information and or text to your chat and responds accordingly. Let's first sign in or register for an account. If you already have a Google account, this is your landing page. As you can see, a default Gemini API key has already been created for you. Now comes two very important steps. Step 1. Copy your API key by scrolling to the right and clicking on the copy icon, and go back into the Aphid app. Create a model name, then paste the API key in its location. Step 2. Save your API key somewhere locally, like on your desktop or mobile device. This is because some machine learning models such as Grok won't allow you to copy it after some time. This ensures that you have the API key on hand and able to connect your clone's brain without any future issues. Once you've added your API key, click on Connect. And congrats, you've successfully added a machine learning model to your bot. One final note, you have the capability of adding as many machine learning models as you'd like to the same dialogue tree. You can edit individual nodes to house different machine learning models. However, to do so, we must first sign in or register for other machine learning models and add their API key, just as we did in the Gemini example. Let's do this right now. On the Clone's Brain page, let's go ahead and sign in to Claude and add the API key. Once we've finished, you should now see two configured machine learning models at your disposal. Let's now change a node in our clone's dialog tree from Gemini to Claude. On the clones page, click on the clone you wish to edit. Now click on the second icon, which is the chat dialog icon. Select Manage Dialogues. This will allow you to configure a previously made dialog. Click on the dialog you'd like to edit and scroll to the bottom where an edit icon can be found on the left bottom corner. Click it. We are now in the clone's dialog tree. Select the node you'd like to configure and click on Edit. On the top bar, you'll see an AI option. Click it. You can now see both your configured machine learning models to choose from under the Select AI Model section. The default was Gemini, as that's what we set this clone's overall brain to function on. However, for this node, we want our clone to use Claude. This means when a user interacts with this particular node in the chat conversation, your clone's brain will use Claude instead of Gemini for this particular instance. Go ahead and select Claude, which we named My Model 2. Now, before we can hit save, we must give the AI, in this case Claude, instructions on what you want it to do at this step. Within the AI prompt box, give some detail on how you want the AI to dynamically respond. For example, for this particular case, which is the sales node, we can type, "We know the customer is interested in renting a luxury car, but we must figure out the type of car they are looking for. First, thank them for choosing us. Then ask them the type of car they are looking for. If they can't figure it out, then refer them to contact us directly." Once you have your prompt, click Enable AI, then Save Changes. Your AI configuration has been saved successfully. If you scroll to see the node in more detail, you'll notice that the AI configuration is now filled out and the icon has changed and is also orange, letting you know that this specific node is working off an AI model. Once you're happy with all configurations, select Save Dialog, and now you've successfully configured machine learning models to your clone.